In 2008, the ICAO, or International Civil Aviation Organization, made English the official language of the skies. It's so official that all aviation personnel are required to pass a series of tests to prove their proficiency in English. Some of the tests include grammar, comprehension, and basic aviation terminology that every crew member must know. Pilots, on the other hand, go through more rigorous tests. Pilots must learn to use aviation English while communicating over the radio, which is a highly technical way of speaking that even native speakers need time to learn it. They must also be able to understand English commands via radio without any facial cues to prompt them, and it's required that they speak with as plain an accent as possible to be intelligible to other aviation personnel. While this might all seem unnecessary, there is good reason behind having a standardized and well-maintained method of communication. Before English was officially made the language of air travel, it was still the dominant language spoken by pilots and crew members. During the mid-20th century, when air travel was becoming more feasible, English-speaking countries dominated the design and production of aircraft, as well as many of their operations. However, air travel spread rapidly, becoming a cheaper and exponentially quicker method of circumnavigation. With the rapid expansion came a multitude of problems, one being the extreme confusion and misunderstanding that happened between international crews. This problem was only exemplified when in 1977, two 747 jets, one Pan Am and the other KLM, collided at the Tenerife airport in the Canary Islands. The KLM pilot told the tower in a heavy Dutch accent, either "we're now at takeoff" or "we're taking off." Unable to decipher what was being said, the tower told the KLM pilot to stand by, but a simultaneous communication from Pan Am interfered with the message. In the ensuing collision, 583 people were killed in what is still today the deadliest accident in aviation history. It was later determined that the KLM pilot's use of non-standard phraseology in part contributed to the disaster. Therefore, to prevent further incidents from happening, it became increasingly clear that one standard of communication would be needed. In 2001, the ICAO made the decision to make English the standardized language of air travel, with the compliance date set for 2008. The reason countries were inclined to listen is because the ICAO is a specialized agency of the most important organization in the world, the United Nations. Out of the 185 countries in the ICAO, every one of them made the necessary changes to switch to English, except for three major airports: Charles de Gaulle in France, and Ottawa International and Montreal Dorval International, both in Canada. Ironically, the ICAO is now headquartered in Montreal, with the official language being English. These three major airports wanted to solely speak French, despite the ICAO mandate requiring them to switch to English. It was because of this that in 2008 the ICAO mandate came into effect, making English the official language of the skies. So, whether you fly American Airlines, Lufthansa, or Air France, chances are that all the personnel on the plane will speak English. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to be notified for future uploads, subscribe to my channel by clicking here, and don't forget to let me know in the comments of any video suggestions that you might have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for another video.